Prepare the machines and themselves prior to the race. The first race of the day, 22, the machine of Mauro Del Lago. And there is Bob Moore sporting a new moustache. Whether this is in preparation of his championship celebrations at the end of the year or not, we shall have to wait and see. Moore very close to that championship with just 2 more rounds to go as the riders line up for the start of Heat 1. Number 11 there, the Frenchman Frederic Vial. The gate drops. Here they come then, Heat 1 from this German 125cc Grand Prix. And, whoa, someone's gone down in a big way in the middle. That looked like Frederick Werner, but it's Moore. He hasn't got the whole shot, but Moore is certainly up there. Number 1, the defending champ. That's Pedro Tractor as they sort themselves out on the opening lap. Bartolini went through just a moment ago. We're looking back for some British interest. And Kelly Swanson should be around this crew. He's gone through. There he is. Kelly Swanson, the Chase-Ab Suzuki rider. 64 in your picture there. That's Federici, the young Italian that's really beginning to set this 125cc championship alight. Seems to get quicker every week. Pedro Tractor, number 1, watching his championship slip away. 9 there, the German. Pit Byra, he goes through with that normal fluorescent shirt that he has on. Bob Moore then at the front. What can you say about this man? Number 61, that's Bader Monet, another American, lives in Italy. And Vial, 11, getting the cheers of the crowd. Well, that's Strybus and Tractor then, the 2 Dutchmen locked in battle. Byra, the German. He has started to string together some very good results over the last few Grand Prix, but none the like of this man. Number 82, the Chesterfield Yamaha American Bob Moore leads from 61, the Italian-American, as we may call him now, Bader Monet. And Tractor trying to close down on the riders in front. Number 8, Chiodi amongst that group. Well, that's Moore's main protagonist at the moment, but Chiodi not on a charge for the front as it is. 38 just goes through. Out of your picture, that's Balducci. But Moore beginning to dominate as he seems to have done most of this 99-4 season. And the battle really is all about 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Tractor sits back there at 4th, waiting for somebody to make a mistake in front. Moore picks his way precisely around this German circuit. Tractor now up in front of, looks like Vial and Strybus and Del Lago. That's the next 5 through. Moore, so smooth. Many pundits of motocross comment on how smooth he looks and how quick he is. Tractor then now 2nd. Looks like Vial, then Del Lago. Over those big jumps, delighting the crowd. And there is Chiodi. Now, he's been lapped by the leader. The reason being that on the early laps, Chiodi went out with carburation problems. Tractor comes through seconds. He went back to the pits and not the official work area. Got it fixed and has sneaked back out on the track again. Well, I should think that he will endure the wrath of the FIM jury. Moore then takes the checkered flag. We're looking back for the Dutchman Pedro Tractor then. 2nd and 17 points. And 3rd, Bader Monet, number 61. As they settle down and make final preparations for the commencement of Heat 2, Leon Gisbers making some final adjustments to his clutch and brake with what they call an Irish hammer. Here they go then. 2nd heat gets underway. Who's it going to be? Whoa! Well, 1 or 2 hit the dirt there on that opening one, but it looks like Moore that has gone to the front again. Really, can anybody stop this American? And there is Chiodi. Now, he seems to be the only man that can. That was Byra in 4th. I think that was Vial in front of him. And there is Strybus. Davy Strybus, no stranger to championship positions, as the rest of the pack stream through, unable to do anything about the riders in front. Moore, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Nice Guy, bucks it into the berms. Chiodi, Alessio Chico Chiodi. It was Vial. Beyer is now in front of him. There's Tractor back in 4th. 61 Beta Monet, the American, but here's the boy that is certainly on a mission. Oh boy, really, he's 27 years of age. I think that's an understatement. A man indeed. Bob Moore. Chiodi, the 21-year-old Italian who has chased Moore throughout this championship, and just the occasional piece of bad luck really hasn't given him the chance to top the championship or even put Moore under some serious pressure. A no score in race 1 with that carburation problem, and we understand that he's possibly in for a nice little fine from the FIM jury here for sneaking out onto the track in race 1 to get a bit of practice. I should think Moore was beginning to wonder what was going on when he suddenly saw him there. Number 3 then, the Dutchman Strybus goes through, and Davy Strybus, smooth as ever, as the leader. Back into camera shot, 82. Bob Moore, Chesterfield Yamaha, and he's looking good. Chiodi, that's a Honda. Team Italia, and the rest of them fight for positions. Vial chasing Tractor, that's 15, that's Max Bartolini. One of the many Bartolinis in motocross racing. But Moore, well, there's only one of him, which is probably fortunate for the rest of the crowd, because he is so quick. Chiodi, 2 more rounds to go. There's Beyer. And the question now on everybody's lips is, can Chiodi catch up with Moore and put him under pressure for the last couple of rounds? Bartolini chasing very hard. Monet now being caught by Davy Strybus. But Moore, who really is in a class of his own, one would think. He just has cleared off yet again. He did this in race 1 and has just ruled a pace, and there's nothing that man can do. Chiodi, number 8. The German, here he is. Number 9, Pete Beyer, and Pedro Tractor in 4th. Watching those points slipping away from his championship. 82 on the front of the bike. He's leading the race. Bob Moore from the United States of America lives in Italy and has been in European motocross racing now for some 9 years. Twice a runner-up in the 125 series. And here is Beyer. Now, have we seen a chain? There's Tractor. They really are putting this one together. Vial looks to have dropped back just a little bit. So Frederic Vial, the Frenchman. And a checkered flag then for Bob Moore. A salute of victory to the crowd. That's 20 points. Second, it's going to be Chiodi. Indeed it is. And it looks like we're looking back for third. And it's going to be Tractor. Pedro Tractor.